we can just go right back to the type. So in the case of the two, they're preoccupied with others and the concerns of others, and they see an opportunity to go and make a difference, and then they get their good feeling from having helped someone. So unconsciously, they feel they've earned the right for people to do the same for them. And then they're heartbroken when people don't notice what they notice. That's why learning that they need to do something for others to be worthy of getting something from others. A lot of times people think, oh no, the twos just give to get. Well, we all do that. I mean, that's how we survive. We all have to manipulate according to our type, but the two feels they have to earn it. But if they have earned it, they can be very hurt and upset and even feel trauma that they're not appreciated because they feel like disconnected. If they have no value, they have no worth. If they have no worth, then they won't be cared for. No one will tend to them. And so these are all very real reactions. Whereas you can't tell them to stop being so generous and supportive. You honor that they're generous and supportive, but introduce being generous and supportive to themselves and their needs, and not making their needs bad or needy, but just say it's reasonable to have those needs. Where the two gets hurt is expecting people to fill it, because people don't track what a two tracks, so they're not going to. But we all think that the other types just haven't learned what we learned based on our type. I used to just think, no, you just need to get a little tougher. Yeah, let's just work on that. Oh, you're afraid? Okay, let's practice reacting fast. But remember, slowing down, being sympathetic rather than just empathetic. Head types are understanding. Heart types are sympathetic. They know what to say or do. And gut types are empathetic. We just feel what other people feel, but then we don't like it, because if they're feeling pain, we can only take so much of it. So we either have to put a barrier up or change the subject or in some way move away from it. But in the case of the two, they've learned that if they are sympathetic, they're like the most sympathetic type. Now, it too is described as an empathetic type, but that's because people don't understand the difference between empathy and sympathy, and that's a whole thing. Empathy is you actually can feel what another person's feeling, not imagine it, but literally put yourself in someone else's shoes. And then sympathy instead is like, wow, that person's hurting. Those are the gestures of sadness or grief. And you say, hey, are you okay? That's sympathy. You're tending to the person. You're not going, oh my God, that person's not okay. I got to avoid them. Like if you're a seven, you know, I don't want to go into that territory because I don't need to go into something I don't know how to get out of myself. But they have a very kind part of them that's understanding, the seven. So instead of empathy or sympathy, the seven is going to give encouragement. They're going to try and make the person a little more cheerful, upbeat. And they're also known for incredible singular acts of kindness, whereas the two is pretty consistently showing acts of kindness. And the seven will just do it unexpectedly and don't ever expect it again. But if they think, oh gosh, you're really down, well, listen, my friend has this condo in Hawaii. You should go there for a week. I'll pay for it. They'll do something really extraordinary, but in singular experiences. So I discovered they have this angel of mercy quality to them. So what I'm trying to clarify is it's based on understanding rather than empathy or sympathy, because they don't want to go into it empathetically. And they can learn sympathy, we all can, but naturally they're going to go, yeah, I'd be miserable. I'd need to go distract myself to deal with something painful.